You destroyed my land for a joyride?
What happens when an HOA president thinks her daughter's hobby is more important than a farmer's hard work? When greed meets pride, fences fall, but justice rises. Stay till the end. Because this time, karma didn't just knock, it rebuilt the fence itself. It was a peaceful Sunday morning in Maple Ridge. The sun rose over the wide fields as Farmer Jacob, a 55-year-old man with a long gray beard, repaired his old wooden fence. That fence had stood for decades, protecting his land. But calm mornings never lasted long where the HOA reigned. Across the road, HOA President Karen, a 50-year-old woman with sharp eyes and an even sharper tongue, was watching. Her teenage daughter, Madison, pointed at the horses and said, "Mom, I want to ride them." Karen smirked. "Don't worry, sweetie. Mommy will handle it." By noon, the sound of machinery shattered the peace. Jacob looked up to see workers tearing down his fence, wood splintering, dust flying, his horses fleeing in fear. He ran out yelling, "Stop! That's my property!" Karen stepped out of her SUV, arms crossed. "It's not safe for the neighborhood," she snapped. "Your fence breaks HOA rules. Besides, it blocks our view." Jacob's face flushed. "That fence was here before your HOA existed." Karen gave a mocking smile. "Not anymore. My daughter deserves open space and maybe a horse ride." Jacob stood helpless as his wife's favorite mare limped away. The fence, the symbol of his hard work, lay in ruins. The next morning, Karen strutted through the neighborhood, proud of what she'd done. But her smile didn't last. By afternoon, a county sheriff's car pulled up to her driveway with a notice in hand. It turned out Jacob's property was protected farmland under federal law. Destroying his fence wasn't just rude, it was a criminal act. Days later in court, Karen sat smugly at first, believing HOA rules would save her. But when the judge read the legal code aloud, her confidence vanished. "Mrs. Thompson," the judge said sternly, "you destroyed private property and endangered livestock. You'll pay restitution and personally help rebuild that fence." Karen tried to argue, "But it was just a fence." Jacob stood, his voice steady. "That fence kept my wife's memory safe. You tore down more than wood that day." The courtroom fell silent. Even Madison looked down in shame. Weeks later, Karen stood under the sun, hammering nails into the new fence, sweat dripping, her arrogance gone. Madison approached Jacob quietly and handed him a bucket of apples for the horses. He smiled and nodded. "They'll like that." As the wind rustled through the new fence, Jacob whispered, "His horses and the memories of his late wife." Respect grows where fences stand, not where pride tears them down.